Hey, what is up? It has been way too long. It is so good to see you here. And you're right on time. I freaking love that. Can I give you a hug? Yeah? Cool. Hey, so good to see you. Okay. We got some catching up to do, because it's been a while. But the main reason why you are here tonight is for your New Year edition of a tingly, relaxing scalp treatment. Yes, that's right. I'm going to brush you out, do a little scalp check action, make sure everything looks good, do a little bit of massaging, and I'm going to work in my special mixture that is a hair and scalp mask that will penetrate into the roots of your hair to nourish your entire head, scalp situation. That's a weird description, but we're going to go with it. Okay. All right, so relax. I'm going to get everything all set up for you, and then we'll get rocking. Ooh. But first, hold on, let me see. Yes. Let's hit you off with a little bit of this face mist. Okay, you ready for this? This is a rose hydrating, euphoric face and body mist. I absolutely love this stuff. Okay, all right. Just relax. And breathe. Take a few deep breaths in. Breathe in through your nose. You can breathe out through your nose or out through your mouth. Whatever makes you happy. What I want you to focus on is just really taking the deepest breaths that you've taken all day, maybe all week. A few more. Okay. Feels good, doesn't it? Okay. All right. Now, you just relax for a moment, get everything set up, and we'll get started. that you're all comfortable, I'm going to brush you out, and then we're going to apply the scalp treatment. I got this new Denman brush. I really like it. I mean, it's a brush, you know what I'm saying? But it's well made, and I appreciate that. Happy New Year's, by the way. Happy New Year. I don't know why I put an S on that. It's always, it's a cool time of year, I think. Especially here in the northern hemisphere where we're experiencing the season winter. You know, the cold one. Where everything calms down and prepares itself for renewal after a few months of sleep and rejuvenation. Is that what happens? Sleep. It's rest. Before it all does it again in spring. And so there's nothing that really changes on the 1st of January, is there? But there's a feeling, you know, represents the possibility of change, new things to come. A whole new year. I'm going to do a little scalp check just to make sure that there's no problem areas on your scalp. Not much for New Year's resolutions. How about you? I think that, you know, every day we wake up is an opportunity to be reborn, to start fresh, you know? I think we should always be reassessing. That looks good. And questioning our methods. Always be looking for just little ways to improve, you know? We don't have to wait for some one day, make a bunch of changes, you know? That's a great way to set yourself up for failure. You know? If anything, just maybe picking one thing, New Year's is symbolic of change and it's a brand new year, But I feel like, taking small changes, small course corrections over the year is a, more balanced approach. Everything on your scalp looks great. Looks really good. Yeah, it's really healthy. Lots of blood flow. Roots look good. So, what we're doing with the scalp treatment today, it's just good, regular maintenance, especially for your hair type. It's very coarse, thick, you know what I'm saying? It tends to be a little drier, and so if we don't care for it properly, it doesn't stay as healthy and doesn't maintain its integrity as well. So I'm going to whip you up a fresh batch of my rejuvenating and energizing scalp treatment. Is some coconut oil, is some lemongrass leave-in conditioner, and then add a little bit of essential oils in there to help stimulate, promote growth. Cool? All right. And we're just going to apply this to the scalp. And then we'll work it through the hair a little bit. But we're mainly going to focus on the scalp and the roots with this treatment. Year's resolution thing, right? I do think it's a great time, in the beginning of the year to, maybe reassess a little bit. Think about what our one priority for the year is going to be. One priority, not priorities. What's the priority? What's the one thing? It's easy to overwhelm ourselves with, wanting everything to change, and, it's exciting to really come up with a lot of stuff that we want to make different and put into action. And we can do that over time. It's just that we need a priority. One thing. What's the one thing? Is it, is it mental? Is it physical? Is it within ourselves? Is it our family? Is it our jobs? Our extended families? Pick one thing and give it some focus for a while. And then once that is maintaining, then we can focus on something else, During times like this, times of self-reflection, times of rest, I like to challenge my ideas, challenge my goals, really get down to why. And I think it's important that we have a connection to why we are doing what we're doing, Why? Is it for us? Are we doing things for others? There's no right or wrong answer. But I think it's important to be clear on why, and to make sure that the reasoning resonates and aligns with our values and our goals. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the story that we're listening to? What's the prophecy that we're trying to fulfill? Is it something that truly serves us? Or does it serve something else? And that's kind of deep, right? But it's really no deeper than you do you, right? Forget about what everybody else wants from you. It's your life. And that sounds like real deep, right? Prophecy and shit. It just comes down to you do you. Do you. Don't worry about what other people want for you. Why? Let them do their own thing. These are our lives. We need to be able to look back later on in life and know that, like, we did shit on our own terms. That we really did live in alignment with our own values, and that we structured our lives in a way that brought us meaning and joy. And that's like where I think true happiness and peace comes from. It's not in having all of the things. It's not even being like always on top or always winning, always hustling, you know? It's just about knowing that the path that we are on is our path. Not somebody else's idea of the path that we should be on, you know? I just think that's interesting to think about. Because I've definitely made some choices in my life that, you know, I don't necessarily regret, but maybe I would have done them a little differently, you know, if I was really living in total alignment. But, you know, our past is never wrong. Our past is never wrong, you know, and they're not mistakes. They're learning experiences, right? All right, so you are all hooked up. Now we're going to leave this set. We're not going to wash this out. You can wash it out next time you take a shower, you know, tonight, tomorrow morning. I'm going to add a little bit of this. This is like a setting product that you can use. It smells nice and clean. That you can use in a couple different ways. We're just gonna add a little bit to give just a little bit of volume to your hair. Just give you a little bit of something, you know. This is also very hydrating, so I'm going to take some of this and we're going to add it to the drier ends of your hair. Just going to work a little bit of that in. here for these hair treatments, and I get all deep trying to offer you life advice and shit, you know what I'm saying? But we're still friends. And you still keep coming back to hang out with me, so you're only encouraging me. I just want you to know that I appreciate you and that I feel like I get just as much out of these little chats. I get just as much as I give. You are all hooked up. Your hair is brushed out, hydrated, rejuvenated. Your scalp is probably a little tingly from those essential oils. That's a good feeling. That's the energizing component of it all. That stimulates blood flow, which promotes healthy growth. I want to appreciate you for coming here and spending time with me, allowing me to take care of you. I hope that you are relaxed, that you are safe and happy, and I will see you again very soon. Cool? All right.